Well, like you say, it's about the experience. And I'd like to talk about when you're talking about the teachings of Jesus that were buried and not swept away by the church, where it was, you are me, we are all Christ consciousness, experience or feel the me within you, rather than praise me and let this church kind of direct how you think about me. And they take you
Exactly.
out of that experience.
Oh, absolutely. And in early Christianity, it was known that Jesus taught a hidden tradition and that he taught techniques such as the round dance. It was about experience, and he was a shaman mystic. And I talk in the book about the fact that scholarship in the last century revealed what we hadn't known, and that is that the first temple was a shaman mystic tradition. And of course, that was just absolutely destroyed in 621 BCE uh, by the Deuteronomists. And later, several hundred years later, there was a renaissance of that first temple tradition in Jesus. He was the renaissance of that shaman mystic tradition. So he
Mhm.
taught the hidden tradition. But when the church came in the fourth century, they got rid of everything that would have any indication that Jesus was a mystic and that we should go within to become that ourselves. And there were just texts of all. There were Islamic, well, there were Muslim texts at the time. Let's see, when did the Muslim religion begin? Can't remember, but there were exactly in relationship to Christianity. They destroyed all of the texts that existed at that time, and so they told the people at Nag Hammadi in Egypt, either you get rid of these or we'll destroy them. If they're here when we come back, we'll destroy them. So they buried them, thank heavens. And it wasn't until after the war that they were found. And so in those texts, Jesus is that shaman, and his beloved is Mary Magdalena. That there's the male and the female, the masculine and the feminine, the right and left brain, all connected to the heart of love. And in those texts, it's very clear that he's not here to tell us to follow him, but for us to become the Christ. And if we bring forth what is within us, what is within us will heal us. But if we do not bring that forth, it will destroy us. And I think that's what we're seeing today, is that people don't know anything about what's within them, so much so that they want to put chips in us and
Right.
transhumanize us and make us something other than human, because when the Deuteronomists threw us out, we were flawed. And since then, religions in the West have said you're flawed. And now I think all of that suppression and repression is coming to a head in this heinous darkness of all of the horrors that we have seen with that come when we don't constantly engage the right brain and the heart. And that's what we have to deal with today. Thank heavens the light is growing in the West so that we can deal with it.
Um,